Hey folks, welcome back. Lynn and me here. We are recovering after a bit of a power loss, and unfortunately, it looks like that particular power loss happened in such a way as to delete the video that we had just produced of the beginning. So I don't now have the footage anymore, but welcome back, and welcome to anyone that just got here. What we're going to do is just play again from the beginning. We weren't very far in, maybe 15 minutes or so. So it shouldn't take much to get back. And now Lynn understands better what's going on anyway, so, you know, maybe it'll come out better as a result. But thanks
probably just go with the same decisions, just to keep it rolling.
Makes sense. Thanks for sticking around, everybody, though.
I'll get going.
Let's get going. Yeah, I don't know why the power went out.
Continue?
You can continue it, but we don't have the footage, so you gotta start over.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't delete the save for the game, though. But yeah, I have no idea why the power went out. It just happens on occasion.
Just being a butt.
It was only out for like 5 minutes, if that.
Think what, boom.
But yeah, the internet didn't come back right away.
It was funny, the lights went out and everything went dark. We sat in silence for about 2 minutes going, what? I mean 2 seconds, like what the...
Yeah,
what
we just didn't know why that happened at all. So, I guess I'll introduce this again for anybody that's not familiar. Dyscourse is sort of a choose-your-own-adventure survival game. We play as Rita. She's a barista slash college graduate, and I thought this was a particularly good occasion for Lynn to come and play through this game, since I already knew what was up with this. I played a single session, and everybody that plays will make slightly different decisions, plus there's some random elements, and by the end we'll have some different survivors, potentially. Or no survivors, I guess, if everything goes really badly. So I thought it'd be interesting.
Sorry, you only got one ending for it then?
Yeah, I got one ending out of...
Do you know how many there is?
Well, it's not that there's a particular number of endings. Each character can survive or not, so it depends on your decisions of who will make it.
I get it.
And then, of course, again, add on to that the dice roll element as well.
You still have some surprises then?
Yep, there's actually things that can happen even if you did the exact same decisions that I made. We might end up with different stuff.
I don't know if I like that or not.
I don't either. It makes it a bit of a nightmare for trying to track down all the endings, you know?
Yeah, if you're like kind of a achievement hunter, then...
Right. Yeah, it could be a bit difficult.
Okay, I got my frying pan, everything's fine.
So Lynn's got her frying pan. We're ready to bash some crabs, potentially.
We're willing to fry up those crabs.
And for anybody that wants to know, that didn't see us play this a second ago, before the power went out, we made it to about the point of the first night. She was talking to all the people before going to bed. So we didn't make it that far.
We're talking to Gareth about virtual reality. And
yeah, he was confusing virtual reality with being on the island and saying how we're all gonna die or something, right? Something morbid.
I think something that's over here. Is that it? No, we looked at the crushed sea. We looked at the crushed sea, so I'm pretty much sure that's it. These plants are wild.
Yeah, they're odd plants, right? They're a little bit cubist.
Yeah, they are actually. That could easily be the Dali painting. Not that he was cubist, but...
He's got a penchant for strange flora and fauna, I would say. Hey, we're getting an alpaca raid. That's sweet as hell. Thanks very much, Rob. If you're not familiar, Alpaca Patrol is a fantastic streamer. You should go on and follow him. It's twitch.tv/Alpaca Patrol. He does the ass 3 times a week. Maybe more, I've heard.
He does the ass 3 times a week.
He does the ass 3 times a week. I'm going to say that again for emphasis, in case you missed it the first 2 times.
Rob's a good dude.
Rob is a good dude.
He's a funny dude.
We like Rob. You should like Rob, too. Thank you, Rob.
Just in general.
If I lived near NL, I'd give him a wedgie IRL. I don't feel like that would end well for us if he did that. Feels like the type of guy that if he got his underwear up his ass, he'd be very angry at the world.
Why do I look like I'm about to feast on these guys? I'm just a girl chilling. I'm some kind of like cannibalist. Are you talking to me? Yes, Teddy seems to be very clueless.
We're in this, again, situation where the 2 other auxiliary characters are surrounded by crabs, feeling defenseless, and need the only person with a frying pan to come out and help. So, it's an interesting situation. We're not quite sure why the crabs are quite as menacing as they are, but they certainly are.
I'm just being kind of, flippant or dismissive. It's like the crabs.
The way they write the character for your character, for Rita, is a little bit passive because, you know, it's up to you to make those decisions.
Exactly. I mean, me
But you're playing her as a bit passive as well, you mean?
For the crabs, I don't see the big problem here.
Yep. And even though I've played through this, I'm not going to try to influence her decisions much, if just to explain, you know, elements of the game mechanics. Beyond that, I'll leave it.
Why can't he bring it? Sure, you can just whack him over the head.
He's scared. He's got too many watches, and he doesn't know what to do with his arms.
They're weighed down by all those claw hands and watches.
Yeah, no need to get upset if somebody doesn't know what game it is. Sometimes people on mobile can't see what game it is from the title. But yeah, this is Dyscourse. Alright, so the crabs are getting to action now. What will befall our two friends?
Oh, right, I didn't realize it.
Yeah, you gotta walk around here. Hey, NLP.
Yeah, swing that. That's what I did last time. I'm just gonna follow what I did before, so...
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's the best for the sake of this anyway, since you kind of found your own track already. And there could still be a dice roll that changes what happens, so...
Maybe Gart won't get...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Last time he got gored by the boar. Maybe this time he won't.
I am jealous of your grilled cheese. I want a grilled cheese. Okay, you got tore up again.
Yeah, that seems to be mandatory. I've never seen him not get tore up from those.
Oh, really? Even if you help him?
No, I mean if you pick him,
Oh, if you help.
he always seems to get his leg. Whoever doesn't gets their legs torn up.
The dude has trousers on. I wonder if that makes any difference. Steve has trousers on. Oh wait, did he have trousers on or he had shorts on, actually? Did they just rip his trousers off too?
Yeah, they ripped his trousers.
Oh, goddamn. What the hell's wrong with those crabs?
Hey, thanks very much, Rob, for the host.
Hi, Rob. I'm Steve. He reminds me slightly of Simon Pegg from Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah. I kind of get it. The similar nihilistic attitude,
and he's ginger too, just has more hair. And he's got red on him, so you know.
Yep.
And in his pocket. Maybe that is actually a hint, if that's... oh, this giant key.
Yeah, it really looks like a weapon you would use in Kingdom Hearts, or like a Wind Waker
I know I keep saying it, but...
No, it's okay. Since they didn't hear the first jokes, we can make them again. Potentially.
Woo! Reused! Okay, don't eat scary plants that you don't know of. That's good advice.
Doomlord, Lynn's here with me. She came over for a visit, so we decided we'd play a game for you guys.
He's fun. Like, don't go into the water, you'll die.
There might be crabs in there. It's very dangerous.
They're fine. I have a frying pan. Yep, the plane got freaking exploded. Okay, we got everything.
They should do a skin swap of this for all the characters from Lost.
Yeah.
Just to see how that would go. You could be Jack, and there'll be like Kate and John Locke and Sawyer.
I've never watched that show.
And Hurley would be the gamer guy, I guess. We should watch Lost, actually.
There's so much of it, though, isn't there?
It's an interesting show.
I never got into it. When everyone else was playing it, I had no interest. Or watching it, sorry.
The first 2 seasons were so good, and then after that, it just got so weird.
Yeah, so I heard.
But I kind of want to watch the first 2 seasons again. Because I never saw the end of it. I kind of just tuned out on, like, season 4, so I just never watched any more of it. Who will be the smoke monster?
Yeah, Wireman knows it.
The boar, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys can keep up with the text boxes. I haven't been reading them out. But when we get to the important decisions again, I'll probably just pick up again reading everything.
What's the guy with the mustache's name again?
I forgot already. Even when I played through it myself, I never remember their names. One is Steve, one is Teddy, one is Garrett. Joyce? Is that her name?
Jolene.
Jolene, yeah. And...
I forget his name.
I'll come up in a second.
It looks like he's some weird kind of growth coming out of his head.
It does look like that. I think that's for a reason. I think that's because he got hit on the head.
Okay, so it's actually a growth.
I think it's that, you know, cartoonish way that they show you got hit.
Right, yeah.
Japan's getting attacked. Oh my, that's awful. What's your name? Her name is Rita. Jolene.
George.
Okay. Lump over there with the mustache, my husband George. He was like my favorite character too, and I didn't even remember his name.
He seems quite friendly.
Think ever gonna go back to Bloodborne? I think not. I've finished it now, and I don't think there's much reason to go back other than Chalice Dungeons, which I don't really want to do. Alright, so the dude with the skull on his shirt really likes video games, and he will pay reference to that a lot. And he's wearing Converse with double stitch,
and he's got a beard.
double X.
And he's got elf ears to me too, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess he kind of does, doesn't he? Nobody else has ears exactly like him.
No, his are definitely pointy at the top. I'm trying to go slow enough so people can read.
Nope, not in the distance, a long hike away. I have no idea what's over there.
It looks like we look like we're fit for a long hike.
Start making the best of this here situation.
George is the optimist, I think we've established here.
George is a hardy guy. I believe he was a farmer, so he's got a little bit of that agrarian skill to him.
Firebolt. Okay, so he can start a fire. That's helpful.
It's been always burning since the world was turning. Uh-oh. Boar attack!
I don't remember that big vibration before.
You know, the world rolls you sometimes.
Stealing our freaking
Somebody once told me, why didn't they tell you? The pretzels are only food. All of chat is just talking about how their cats went crazy for bubble wrap right now.
I can see that happening.
Everybody loves bubble wrap. Cats too.
I actually think my cat's embubbled.
Has your cat ever been embubbled though?
No.
I kind of imagine like when Mega Man gets the bubble gun and he shoots the cat with it, and then he would just float up into the sky. Let's get embubbled.
Encountered bubble wrap is what I was trying to say.
Or if we drink a ton of champagne, we could get embubbled together.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, we would get embubbled.
Verb that goes with champagne. I've got embubbled once at a wedding then.
Yeah, how did that go?
Painful the next day.
Oh yeah.
Champagne's hits you hard.
You gotta make sure you drink water.
I did.
Drink responsibly, folks.
Nothing.
How far are you into this game? We've only just started. We're like 3 minutes into the game. You didn't miss anything.
This is an Irish wedding, dude. There's no going back.
Oh, I gotcha.
Come along, Georgie. Oh, I like that she calls him Georgie.
Yeah, they got pet names and such, even though they're not
Why is
quite.
she calling us hoodlums? I'm trying to help you.
Because she's just a little older and she's not quite hip to your whole barista way.
Yeah, let's go.
So we're gonna go after the boar. We're gonna make some bacon pancakes. Yeah, we're not gonna do LinCam tonight. Didn't really feel like it. But it's okay, because we'll play Dyscourse and that's fun too. So, see if we can remember your decision from before.
Yep, you'll be fine.
It's only the first day we've got to remember our decisions, and after that we should be good to go.
I think I pretty much remember everything.
There weren't all that many. I'm sure I managed to be back before you know it anyway. Think they'll manage? I guess we'll see in a bit. George and Rita, let's get moving. So we took the same team composition there for that little mission. So we've got...
That's funky music.
We've got the flash on the camera, we've got the frying pan, we've got the fishing pole that's half broken, yes. So we're going to go over that right now. And we already know the correct procedure here, having just done this a second ago.
Yup.
We're going to throw the fishing pole, flash him with the camera, and then beat him in the head with the frying pan.
Flash him.
And then we're going to see if he's again filled with bugs. Because that very well may be a random element, I don't know.
Do you think?
I've never seen it not be filled with bugs, and everyone that I've talked to has always seen it filled with bugs, but I'd love to be the first.
Throw your pole, George.
30 seconds into a RockLeeSmile stream, and now I can't not buy Captain Sparkle's pizza?
What?
I think I missed something.
Isn't that the thing that Homer was in The Simpsons?
No, I think he's like a famous YouTuber that does Minecraft videos.
Yeah, but in The Simpsons.
Oh.
In Japan, Homer was Mr. Sparkle.
Is he Captain Sparkles?
Possibly, I don't know.
Did Homer Simpson ever do a YouTube Minecraft Let's Play?
Very well could, but he did everything else.
That's actually like a huge market they haven't tapped into yet, like famous characters doing Minecraft Let's Plays. Get the voice actor for Homer Simpson to play Minecraft, that would be like 1 billion views. I guarantee you.
They got PewDiePie to do Being South Park.
Right, and that was really awkward.
It was really awkward.
It was really awkward. No offense to him, but like it just didn't feel good. Oh boy, it's running. It's coming right for us. Flash the camera.
Yeah.
Captain Stabbin, American hero. Attack of the frying pan. You got this. And yes, that is Lynn that you hear.
It is indeed. Who else sounds that Irish? This is true. Hi, Fang.
Oh yes, and I have enabled Ditto in chat. You guys can all rejoice and Ditto your butts off if you want.
Say what now?
This little, see this icon here?
Yeah.
I enabled that. It's a better Twitch TV thing.
Ditto.
So now you can all Ditto.
I do enjoy good Ditto.
No, we all do.
Look at him dance.
Let's get our spoils back to camp.
I gotta check out the area.
Well, we got some wreckage. They're just gonna grab the pretzels and the boar.
I keep thinking the boar disappears and that happens, but
no,
it's
she's
just
just
behind
dragging
them.
it. She's got it like behind her butt somehow.
Behind your butt.
Oh, the YouTube Beatles here.
Woo.
Never misses a stream. There he is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's real fucking loud. Alright, clipboard. Apparently, our flight was not maintained for like...
Is that meant to be like disaster
14
air?
years. Or 24 years. Yes, that is what it's meant to be.
That's a comforting name.
Yeah, I'd have a difficult time booking a ticket on Disaster.
That's right. That's quite funny, actually.
Yeah. Nothing's checked off. Looks like they didn't maintain the plane.
For a very long time.
Since, let's say, 1991, for example.
It's almost
Wow!
like I've seen this before.
It's like I'm psychic. Like that other Pokemon that isn't Ditto. Magikarp.
That's the one.
He's just water, right? I'm thinking of Abra.
Abra?
Abra's psychic.
He's just water?
No, Magikarp's water.
Why did you say you're thinking of Abra then? If he's...
When I said psychic.
I thought you meant he's all water. That's Abra. It's like, no, you've got the wrong type there altogether.
Mr. Mime, yeah. Mr. Mime is just like a human.
I don't understand how you can get a female Mr. Mime or a male Jinx. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's the other one I was gonna say, Jinx. They're just like human beings that look kind of odd.
Well, they had to change Jinx because of racist problems.
Right, yes. It is a little awkward. Maybe with a little luck we'll hear the owl outside. We have an owl around here. It goes, woohoo!
Just like that.
It's really silly, actually. You'll love it.
He sounds drunk.
Woohoo! It sounds just like... That's like the best impression I could give you. It really does sound that way. Alright, you guys shouldn't have left us. Yep, he's ripped up again.
God dang it.
So, you said what happened here? What the heck happened, guys? Were you having a knife fight? Yeah.
Like no knife.
There was definitely more than just one more.
Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
I think Jinx is female only. Oh.
No, you can definitely get male ones.
See? Lynn knows.
I know.
Suck it, chat.
Ones.
And I wish my forested owls. All we have are eagles that break into our garbage cans. I know, right?
Eagles?
Eagles are such garbage birds. All they want to do is eat trash. You shouldn't have listened to Jolene. We needed to stay together.
Yeah, well, things happen.
It's like they have a hive mind. It was all part of a bigger plan. You think the smoke monster was directing all of the boars?
I really don't think boars are that intelligent.
Of course, it was looking for truffles probably and thinks you're full of truffles. Try to defend the camp like you said. And Garrett got slashed up pretty badly.
Yeah, I see that. He has orange insides, apparently.
Yeah, it's real gross. I think he's full of SpaghettiOs. Maybe you could have done more meals. Oh yeah, well they'd be popping out of his abdomen by now if that were the case.
So would the SpaghettiOs.
You're right about that. The blood would be riding them like little inner tubes. What do you want me to do? Swing Teddy around my head and beat the boars off?
Yes. Hit him with all his watches.
Yeah, hit him with the watches. They're pointy on the ends. I'm sorry, boys. I couldn't hear you over the sentences I'm making.
Cross their fingers for a
no Wormerinos.
No. It must happen every time.
I guess it's mandatory scripting. I just googled it, yo. Female only, but Mr. Mime can be female.
Oh, is that what I was thinking of?
There you go.
Ah, well. I was kind of close.
Did the boar lay its eggs inside an L?
Excuse me?
Boar do lay eggs. Actually, did you know camels lay eggs?
No.
They find them every now and then if you're in, like, the Sahara. There's actually occasionally camel eggs they'll run into.
I don't believe you.
I don't know, guys. I love a good pig roast, but something isn't right here. Anything is good to eat if you cook it long enough.
So you just burn everything, it'll be fine.
It works for water, right? Just boil it enough. All the
If you boil it
tapeworms
enough,
will
it'll just
pop out.
disappear into steam.
That's true. Maybe you should huff the steam.
Just huff the steam.
Just huff the steam. It's
Be
clean.
dehydrated again. It's fine.
Your sinus passages will be nicely moist. Of course, honey. He's got some
Definitely
bugs.
got some bugs.
So what are we gonna do? Are you gonna say gross?
Yeah, we said gross
Not a
last
fan of
time.
gross. Hey, look at that. You can see worms moving around in there. Hey, look at that.
Hey, look at that.
What an exciting feature that this boar carcass has. Worms. It's definitely diseased.
Protein is disease protein. Probably, yeah.
Mr. Mime evolves into divorced middle-aged old man.
No, wow.
Should save the pretzels until you absolutely need them. The
George
meat
is
needs to
right.
be eaten tonight.
He's not right about that.
Alright, so what do you want to do? You want to not eat the meat? You want to eat some of the
I
meat?
said we
Garrett's
shouldn't.
right, we shouldn't. That's the most
I don't
right
think
Garrett's
we
ever
get
been.
sick. It's usually Teddy who's wrong.
Let's just burn it up. We don't want a bunch of worms hanging around our camp.
Yep.
Not like Teddy, he's a worm already.
He seconds it, so.
Yeah, Teddy's gonna jump on the fire.
Oh, that's
Be a
horrible.
martyr for us. So your favorite character so far is Jolene, right?
Between Steve and Jolene. She's a bit of a butt to her husband, though. I
What
don't
about
like that.
George?
He's okay.
The only one you don't like is Teddy.
Teddy,
then.
I really don't like Teddy.
I didn't like Teddy either.
And I can't really tell much about Garrett already, anyway.
Right. Well, we'll find out more about them soon.
You gotta protect the pretzels.
Guys, that goes double for you out there in Chatland. If you got pretzels, lock them up.
Protect them.
If you buy a gun cabinet if you need to. Boars are coming for you in the
No, you
night.
gotta put them in an old-fashioned suitcase.
They'll be
so
climbing
you're
in your
safe.
windows and snatching your pretzels up. Trying to eat them. So you gotta hide your
They
pretzels.
got a hive mind. You gotta watch out.
They got a hive mind. That means when they kill your enemies, spiders will come out. That's infestation shot. My bad. Did Nick do a playthrough of this once before? I can't remember. It seems familiar. I did actually play through this once. Although I don't know if I streamed it. I don't think I did actually.
I'm stuck in a cactus. Okay.
That's the worst place to get stuck, is
It
then you gotta
really
pick them
is.
out of your butt.
I wanna pick my way, but... Can I just pick up the torch? Is that all we're doing here?
Yeah, you gotta guide them over because you're the new leader for some reason.
Yeah, I
because
just
you're the
happened
player.
to be...
You guys actually put together a decent shelter, all things considered.
Did they? There's big holes in it.
It's in the eyes of the beholder, because I would say it's not that decent.
Yeah, it isn't.
This is our home for now until we get rescued. Torch won't last forever, but I should have time to talk to a few people. See,
There's-
that's the giveaway. A few people.
Oh.
3 people. I should have gotten that before.
Well, that doesn't specifically give
Right.
3.
Well,
there,
a few means 3.
Isn't the fire over there? We could just get more torches.
Nope. Once it's out, it's out.
God dang it.
Even though you're going to use the same fire to light the torch next time, but
Can't believe
whatever
this is
logic.
America.
So about Jolene, we know she's been camping before,
And on
and
beaches specifically.
she knows about beaches.
Many nights. Yeah.
She knows how to get laid, hence the thing around her neck. She's got large glasses
She's
and a
got
sun hat.
Issues with her husband,
She doesn't like sleeping next to him because he snores,
supposedly.
but it's okay because you'll sleep next to him.
She's an older lady.
Yeah, Toxic, you did see Cam play through this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sorry if the acoustics are not perfect. We're both sharing the same mic, like Rye said. And Lynn's a little bit further away, so it's maybe a bit quiet.
Closer, if you want.
I'm trying to be extra loud since I'm a little further away than normal, too.
What did I say?
So you said we'll get used to it because you want to be an optimist.
Well, as much as I can be.
Only going to be the most interesting vacation yet. Yeah, you might die. That's pretty interesting, right?
Maybe exciting. Yeah, it's pretty light art, actually. I wonder how long she's gonna last though. Would she just snap?
It depends on a lot of factors. Feeling hungry should be nice to have and roast this on a boar. Yeah.
No,
I don't think anybody
you just get
disagrees
really
there.
Sick.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have eaten the boar, but like
Yeah.
with worms we can't eat the boar, so it's not an option. There are more boars though.
Yeah, they're freaking savage guard.
Boar. And she's out.
And then I went to Steve.
Imagine if going to sleep was that easy.
Ah.
Finish the line of dialogue, you just like literally just bend backwards and immediately are asleep. So
Kinda awkward, though.
Steve's a little happy that he met you, I guess. This is like, you're the most bright ray of sunshine in his life lately.
Literally.
I wonder how he had the foresight to bring his little cigarette extender with him.
Yeah, right? Or it's just a really long cigarette.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Probably just a filter.
I always looked at it like it was just like a without a filter one, like a hand-rolled one shoved into one of those
It could be either
holders.
or, because that's a long
Yeah.
filter, if that's the case.
Any better without the group, we don't bring a whole lot to the
He
table.
probably has some skills we could use, but he's so pessimistic
He might not trust himself.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as we know about his job, has he said anything yet? I don't think so. You can tell from his tie.
He said office worker.
Right.
Because of his stapler, so.
Stapler, he's got a tie, and he's got a pen in his pocket.
Office dude, he's a accountant or something.
And he hates his job. It's good to take, you know, a little bit of stock in what these people do, because you got to use these decisions or, you know, information to back up
Doesn't
your
matter that he
decision.
smokes, maybe it means he's not very healthy. So
Well, it kind of tells you about his lifestyle a little bit, right?
Groups have never paid off. He doesn't well work as a group, so maybe he's not the best to have anyway. Like, Rita's meant to be just graduated, right? But she looks like an old lady.
Yeah, it's just
Doesn't
the
she?
art
It's
style, I
grey
guess.
hair.
I think she just got colored hair, to be honest.
It looks great to me.
Also, her face is like a big square.
Well, they're all big squares of various.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
And then I talked
Some of them hold it better than others.
Garrett, and
then the power went out.
Yep.
What if the trigger to making the power go out is talking to Garrett?
Should I not talk to Garrett? Is what's gonna happen now?
Triggers
Imagine
the whole
if that happened
area.
again. That's really creepy.
Can
It was
exactly
right
emulate
here.
starving or dying. So now we gotta actually read the text here.
No extra.
Probably going to
lives.
die out here. No extra lives or saved games to help us out. Joke's on you, buddy. We restarted it. You're not gonna die, or yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah, you just don't want to say, yeah, I suppose we're gonna die. It's like...
It's not good for morale, really. That's not going to happen. Someone will be along to rescue us. Yeah, we're optimistic. Man, sure was crazy fighting off those boars.
Indeed.
It didn't seem to work out very well for you. These things are definitely not to be messed with, unless you've got a half a fishing pole,
And a frying pan.
flash on, yeah, and a frying pan.
Normally.
Normal bears are one of the easiest